This is the Practice of the Practice podcast with Joe Sanok, session number 1344. I'm Joe Sanok, your host, and welcome to the Practice of the Practice podcast, where we help you build a thriving private practice you absolutely love. Today, it is week 9 of my building of Great Lakes Online Counseling, and I'm super excited about all of this. And yeah, it looks like it's going pretty well. Now, as I look at this, I just pulled up LinkedIn and I boosted the post. I thought for only $200, but it says $956 spent. So that's the first thing I guess I'm going to work on is let's see how I stop spending money on this thing. So I'm going to just close it for right now. Let's see, it's open and let's dig in here. So yeah, there's some learning curve here. And so I've had a total of 421 views with the qualifications. There's 360 that were invited. Oh, I see. My 121 was my daily amount I was willing to spend. So, God, yeah, you screw things up sometimes. And I'm gonna just do $10 a day, and that's all I'm gonna do because I'm got quite a few applications. So sometimes in life you screw some things up, and that was clearly one of them just then. Of just dropping a grand because I didn't know what I was doing. But I guess we'll see. I got 14 people that applied for it. So we're gonna go through here. Actually, I'm gonna go back and I'm not even gonna spend that $10 a day. I'm gonna just close. Can I close the job or just say? I'm gonna just close it for now. Wait, let's see here. So I need help here. I'm gonna change my daily to. Can I do $1 a day? Minimum of $10 a day. Um, I'm just gonna do that, and then okay, I I'm gonna save, and then we'll just see at $10 a day. Oops, an unexpected error. Um, did that again. Okay. Um, yeah, that happens. That we screw up, and yeah, that's a lot of money. But 14 candidates that of which I already looked at some of them. I didn't want to do that live and like accidentally maybe say their name. But let's view these applications. So I'm going to go into jobs. I'm going to go to manage job posts. In case you haven't done this before, now you can kind of know exactly where to go. So what I had done is then I looked at this job, and what we are doing here is I wanted to then look at view applicants. So I click on view applicants, and then there's 13 applicants that are in here right now, and I can sort by date applied, first name, last name, ratings, so unrated, good fit, maybe. So I'm gonna go to unrated, and then invited to apply. Um, let's see, go back to applicants. So within here, the applicants, I went through all of them and looked at were they, so like if I click on someone, I'm going to click on this one person. And so it shows that they are licensed in Indiana, in Michigan. They've gone through clinical supervision training, and then they list a lot of their different areas that they work. And they applied a day ago. And so if I say more, I can go to see full profile. Earlier, I said this person's a good fit, and then you can add them to your short list. So I added them to the short list, and then within there, you can then say interview them with AI. And so I had it do that, and then it's going to be doing that interviewing with AI, which I think I might need to go back in here and just make sure that that's still on for them to do that spend. So let's edit that to make sure that that ad hiring pro, that's $12 a day, but that's where it can screen the candidates. So I already sent that invite to them. I would hate for them to get that link and then it doesn't do anything. So I'm going to put in my calendar that on Monday. So today's Wednesday. I'm gonna just put in here, like turn off all LinkedIn ads. All right. I always like to do that. I always like to, when I know I need to do something, you can't set a time limit in LinkedIn. And, sometimes we do accidentally spend things when we're not a LinkedIn marketing professional. So that's why I'm doing this so that you can learn that stuff. So let's go back over there. And so finalize this job role, all of that. It's posted. And then we're going to review these candidates. And then there, I'm gonna keep kind of working on this. I also texted probably 10 people I know throughout the state of Michigan that are really just like connected in the world. One person even said, "Hey, Great Lakes Online Counseling, I've heard about that, and well, like I didn't know that you were behind that. That's great." So it's really kind of cool to have the word be getting out about this, and having not spent a ton of time working on it that so far. Um, Kind of next steps for me is I'm looking through adding more to the website. So I've been coordinating with Tom from Session Sites in regards to the ongoing hosting, the posting of blog posts. We've also been walking through just how do we continue to build that SEO, especially because it's online. So as soon as I hire the first, I may hire more than one person right at the beginning if they know that they get paid per session, and that when they're averaging around 12 sessions, that's when they get the 15 hours clinical, and then the 5 hours full time. So doing that, got the bank account all set up. That's finally all set up. The debit card is in the mail, and I'm going to be applying for a business credit card. And there was some just kind of things that were snafus there. There wasn't an easy way for me to see that business and practice of the practice all in one spot. So they had to make this third profile that brought it together, but then that profile ended up changing some passwords. So it's all that the ups and downs of starting a business from scratch. So we'll continue to just report out, but next week gonna wrap up those interviews. Hopefully make some offers within the next week or two. And then start to onboard people through Headway, get them credentialed, get them seeing people, and then we'll be in full like marketing and networking and referral level. So pretty darn exciting once we get people in here to launch this practice. We couldn't do this show without our sponsors. Thank you so much for letting me into your ears and into your brain. Have a great